Indeed. Well, I must say I had a lot of fun covering the Malaysian Grand Prix in Kuala Lumpur. The city really knows how to get into the mood of things.
Did you go to any parties, Sanjeev?
Excuse me, I was there to work. Of course I did. How else could I give you a complete picture of everything that was going on?
Your tired eyes tell me you had a lot of fun, and the drivers also had their fair share of pre-race excitement that also involved a bit of liquid, but unlike Sanjeev, there was no alcohol involved.
Malaysia is a back-to-back race weekend. A lot of the drivers have arrived early. So what have they been doing with their time? Well, I decided to keep track of some of the drivers. And our first stop brings us right here to the Putrajaya Maritime Centre, where the Hispania Racing team drivers are about to get wet. Right, Karun, we're in the middle of a lake watching Bruno Senna wakeboard. What do you think of his performance so far?
He's quite good actually, yeah. He's only had a couple of falls, so he's a lot better than I thought he'd be.
This weekend's a bit different because we came straight from Melbourne, so we have 2-3 days off. So because it's a back-to-back, normally we'd go back to Europe and we'd be at the factory. So it's quite nice to have a couple of days off.
What's the most annoying thing about Bruno Senna, Karun?
He knows too much about computers and stuff. The world has a question about gadgets, phones, computers, anything. Just call him. Just call him. He should publicize his email address.
Yes.
Worldwide Customer Service Centre.
Ask me the same question, please.
Okay, what's the most annoying thing about Karun Chandhok, Bruno?
He knows too much about the Formula 1 paddock gossip. He's the king of the paddock gossip, and he has named himself like that. If you need any information, call him.
Sepang is one of my favorite tracks. It's really good fun, very challenging.
Rosberg and Schumacher, meanwhile, took their MGP W01 for a little spin around the streets of Kuala Lumpur. Despite the wet tarmac preventing them from really burning rubber, they still put on a fantastic show.
You know, in racing, you learn from basically everybody that you see on track. The most important thing is to sort of get to know the team, work with the team, develop the car and progress. But these kind of progress that we will constantly do from now on, certain things just need more time.
The Lotus drivers, meanwhile, decided to get back to their roots and went for some good old-fashioned go-karting. You had fun out there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always good fun with go-karts, even if it's a little bit slippery the track, and with the dry tires, it's actually more fun because you can slide the car.
Tony Fernandez joined you on track. What was that like?
Yeah, it was good. He actually drove quite well, I must say that. He was taking the correct lines, and I think it's just a little advantage for me because I'm a little bit lighter.
He knocked me first, so it's dog-eat-dog here. I had no qualms, and I knew that I had more bottle than him because I don't have a race on Sunday, so I knew he would chicken out.
You need to be 100%, 110% committed from very early on, but also, you don't have to make sacrifices. You need to make compromises and decisions. And because if you have to make a sacrifice, that means that you're disappointed that you can't do something that you would like to do. That's no good.
Ron, you had a chance to actually talk to a Formula 1 driver today, Heikki Kovalainen. What was that like?
I was very excited. I've never spoken to any Formula 1 driver, and I think Heikki was the first. He gave me a lot of great tips, and I think I can learn quite a few from him.
Just looking at the top of that package, I think that all Formula 1 drivers should have one day without their tops on. Bruno and Karun look great. It's time for our break. First one of the day. Do not touch that remote because
You need to cool off.
when we come down,